Do you think that the construction sector as a whole, falls behind generally when it comes to innovation? Now, this doesn't have to be just product. It could be technologically. I mean, if you look at technology, BIM, for example.
Yeah.
So we've been BIM ready for, it was even before I joined, so since 2015, maybe even earlier.
Yeah.
And although it's a requirement on public sector jobs of a certain value, it's still the take-up's quite slow.
Yeah. I think the industry gets quite caught up in the big things like EV and solar and all these massive sectors that people are making loads and loads of money in.
Yeah.
And they kind of overlook all the products that we use day to day.
Yeah.
You know, we can make huge time savings or massive improvements to products, but they're not looking at it because there's all these things out there where they're going, Christ, we can make loads of money.
And it's not sexy, you know. I mean, what do you want to look at more, a light or conduit tube?
Yeah. I like a bit of conduit myself.
Good to know.
But I think we've just been blinded by these other things, which is great. We still need to obviously see developments like that. But I think products like yours just go hand in hand with that as well, though. So we need to stop looking at these individual things and look at the bigger picture and everything else that goes with it, and actually just try and we can just make such big differences.
Absolutely. How much of a role do you think wholesalers play in this?
Quite a bit, yeah. So like we were saying earlier, they just, I think they're always looking for the easy sell. As a commercial contractor, quite often, sometimes you will just forward your plans over. Right, I need a lighting design done, containment design, whatever. Spec it for me, and they'll go for the easy sell because they know what tray is and Unistrut or whatever. Metpro channel.
Thank you.
And so they'll just price those products because they know. You as a contractor know roughly what that's going to cost. You have an idea in your head. But if you suddenly chuck in a new innovative product and it's more expensive without thinking about it, without looking at actually it is cheaper because of all the ancillaries, it can be a bit of a deterrent. And likewise, if you've got Rexel quoting against CEF or whoever, and someone's pricing for Metpro roller tray and someone's pricing for standard tray, the prices can vary quite a bit, perhaps. Yeah. So, and unfortunately, we all look at the bottom line a bit more maybe than we should.
I don't know. I mean,
it's important. It's
the most important thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're going to save on your labour. Yeah. Which you don't necessarily factor in when you're looking at something like that.
No, it's definitely it's a mindset change. Yeah, it's the hardest thing to do. Yeah, it really is.
I mean, for someone like myself, though, I would take a product like Conlock or Roller Tray and I'd price for the standard way of doing things. Right. Because that's what my competitors do. Yeah. So I'm going to fall in line with the rest of them, but then I'm going to use your product and I'm going to save money. Yeah.
Because you've had that extra step.
Exactly, yeah.
Which often it's almost always forgotten. So in the experiences I've had when speaking with people. Yeah. And it's taken that. You are right. There's too much focus on the bottom line, and I know that margins are quite typically quite razor thin at certain.
It's getting
points.
Worse, to be honest, as well.
Right.
They're contractors. They do. I don't really do big housing sites, but they're particularly bad for it. Yeah. They're scrimping on everything.
It's just race to the bottom mentality.
It is really, yeah. Like I said, race to the bottom, yeah, which is such a shame, because we all, at the same time, we're all trying to achieve the best, but at the lowest price. And we all want the best, and it's just like we need to bring it back a bit, meet in the middle. You can't expect top quality for bottom dollar.
Well, that's quite ironic when you think that we've the whole you're removing the skill from the job, but people certainly, and this is purely my personal opinion, although I would say it probably echoes that of Metpro, is that people don't consider the quality enough. And I know that profit is obviously the most important thing. It's what pays the bills, what keeps things running and keeps the economy going. I understand that. I'm not stupid. But I think I'm trying to say there's a bit more of an innovative way of thinking about things in that if you're buying a product based on price and you're ignoring or not giving enough credence to the quality aspect of it, what ramifications is that going to have further down the line?